With her sweet smile and rosy cheeks, 7-month-old Camden Cunningham only has eyes for her mama, Jennifer. That is until her 2 big brothers enter the room.
Do this.
And they only have eyes for Camden. Now, normally, Camden's big sister would also be getting in on the fun, but on this day, she's at a play date.
Do we both have glasses?
When Jennifer and her husband chose to build their lives and grow their family, they fell in love with and put down roots in Garden City, the small southwest Kansas town about 6.5 hours from Kansas City. They had no idea at the time that their geographical location would make all 4 of Jennifer's high-risk pregnancies even riskier. But it became frighteningly clear when she was pregnant with her oldest, Brody, 8 years ago.
When I was 35 weeks pregnant, I started having some really bad pain in my left leg. And so I had called them and said, hey, I'm having this really bad pain. And the response it was just, that's what happens when you're pregnant.
So she gave it another week.
People were noticeably saying, why are you dragging your leg? And I'm like, it's almost like it doesn't work. And going into 4th of July weekend, my left leg started to feel really rubbery. So I called the hospital and they said, we don't think that there's any issue.
She insisted on being seen in person, and it's a good thing she was so assertive.
I had an 18-inch deep vein thrombosis in my left leg from my hip to my knee, almost fully blocked. Nurses that had worked for the hospital for 30 years saying, we've never seen anything like this. Can we look at your leg? Can we see what it looks like? And of course, at that point, panic set in.
Her husband took matters into his own hands, reaching out to the University of Kansas Health System, where the medical team here had an urgent message for them.
You need to get here tonight.
They got in the car and made the 6.5-hour drive across the state, where Jennifer wound up staying in a hotel near the health system for the next 3 weeks until giving birth. Very stressful, very expensive, and the only option to be near experts who could care for her. While the birth of her first was the most complicated, the following 3 were also high risk with special circumstances, and each of them required resources and care no longer offered in her hometown.
By the time I get pregnant with my 4th, there's 1 OB left in Garden City, and we're not getting any more. No one's coming to do the maternal fetal care for moms in Garden City. They're seeking out doctors in Wichita and Kansas City and wherever they can to get that care.